get onto some politics. The race to the bottom, GOP primaries. It's Trump versus DeSantis, the showdown we've all been waiting for. Trump debuted his new nickname for Ron.
Oh, so good.
Meatball Ron.
Fuck, so good, dude.
Meatball Ron.
Oh, finally, he's back, baby. That and what he said about Nikki Haley, he is so back. Oh, my king, my goat.
I still think he's snoozing on deep state DeSantis, man.
He's coming after Rihanna. He's being a fucking sassy bitch. Like he's going after celebrities again in the Super Bowl halftime performance and stuff.
She looked horrible. She looks fat.
He's finally like, he's taking off the training weights.
He get epic fail. Rihanna gave, without question, the single worst halftime show in Super Bowl history. This after insulting far more than half of our nation, which is already in serious decline, with her foul and insulting language. Also, so much for her style. What is he talking about? What was?
I don't know who he's referencing as far as the stylist thing. The Chop Boys think that this is not actually Trump, but someone else who wrote this because like Trump doesn't know what epic fail is, which I kind of understand.
He
but
does.
The previous, but the previous stylist jab was actually like definitely Trump.
But wait, what is he talking about when he says that she insulted half the country?
Probably because like she wouldn't let him use the Trump music. She wouldn't let Trump use her music in his rallies or something. Probably, or like celebrities were all on their fuck Donald Trump shit in like 2016, 2017. Maybe that's what he's like. Talking about
here. It's actually was something specific, and it.
Rihanna spray painted F Donald Trump on a car at a Cadillac ranch. So he said, without her stylist, she'd be nothing, bad everything, and no talent. I want to talk to her stylist, bro.
She's made a career of spewing degenerate filth while bad-mouthing America every chance she gets. Why is the NFL showcasing this crap? Rihanna should not be the halftime performer. Yeah, it was pretty funny because, like, due to her, pregnancy status, like, her show, like, her performance was, like, super tame. And even, like, Ben Shapiro and everyone else was, like, trying to make it seem like it was immodest. But like they couldn't really do it. They were like grasping for straws to be like,
everyone was like fully covered. The dancers were in giant sterile white suits.
Yeah, they couldn't really get her on that. So, now they're like, well, it was boring. Which is what we want, but also not this time. We don't want it to be.
So Don is going after Ron, and this is on his truth. Is this truth?
Yeah, he's truthing it. I'm re-truthing all of these as well.
Are you not on truth yet, Ethan?
To tell you the truth, Dan, I'm not on truth yet.
What the?
Here is Ron DeSantis.
You won't get banned like on TikTok.
So,
they believe in free speech on truth.
Right. Doug Chan Lee posted, here's Ron DeSanctimonious. It's funny and so stupid. Grooming high school girls with alcohol as a teacher. That's not Ron, is it? He would never do such a thing.
So he's coming after Ron, calling him a groomer and a pedophile, okay? Saying that he's a pedophile, which, by the way, very well might be. That is really fucking weird. If you're like 28 to 30 years old and like hanging out with fucking high school girls.
Wait, what is the back? Is that really the true story of this photo?
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually good ass.
He was a teacher. He was a teacher, and I think like he was literally hanging out with like high school
that's really
students
gross.
At a party where they're drinking and shit. Except here's the thing, okay? This is a good line of attack. However, the reality of the situation is that most people don't think that that's grooming. Like conservatives will not find that to be grooming, even though it literally is weird and it is like more pedophilic than anything else. Conservatives would be like, whatever, they're fucking hot. I would do that too.
As long as they're 18, bro.
No, they won't say that as long as they're 18. These people want child marriages, dude. What are you talking about? Like Matt Walsh is literally on the one hand being like, trans people are, destroying society. And on the other hand, in the same breath, he'll be like, a teenager girl is when she's most viable to give birth. They're freaks. They're like actually the fucking groomers, not the queer people.
This is her stylist, actually. He's a huge fan of this guy. Elijah.
I don't think that's who he's talking about when he says stylist.
Oh, what is he? Is that some inside baseball thing?
I don't know. Maybe A$AP Rocky.
I don't know what the fuck he's on about. But okay, that's good dirt. I like how Trump is like, he's a sexual predator, folks, unlike me.
Yeah, so
I have done nothing wrong sexually in my whole life.
This is how you know the conservative momentum is losing its juice, and they're turning into like Hillary supporters in like 2016, basically. Because here's what's really interesting. Okay, Bill Mitchell has been popping off, and a lot of other like Caleb Hall, like all these like conservative commentators have been popping off at Donald Trump, saying like, I wouldn't be speaking about grooming if I were you, posting photos of Donald Trump with Jeffrey Epstein. And it's like, bro, you literally voted for him twice, and you've been defending him.
It's awesome.
Are you saying you're defending a fucking pedophile?
We
like,
tried
what's
to show
the
that
argument?
to you guys. Like, these photos existed 4 years ago,
like
5 years ago.
They're literally like, you, sir, are a pedophile, and I voted for you twice, and I believe that you're the best thing that's ever happened in this country, and you are definitely a pedophile.
Dude, this clash is going to be so destructive. I can't wait. It's already starting. I'm enjoying it now. So here's the next one. This guy Dong Chan Lee is really feeding the tea.
Magnanimous. DeSantis says he's glad violent Trump protesters are being arrested. He said he hasn't seen anything specific regarding FBI warnings about armed mobs marching on state capitals. I don't even know where that's from. That seems like a made-up story, but whatever. Who cares?
But
Go down. Yeah. Is there more? Florida top.
He's just mad that DeSantis apparently is glad that specifically violent Trump supporters are being arrested. And he said, what about Antifa and BLM, Ron? Don't you care about them, you hypocrite? So here's another Dong Chan Lee original.
I love that Trump's quote tweeting somebody named
Dong Chan Lee with a Pepe.
Yeah, I wish he would do that on Twitter again. Fuck, man.
I miss it.
Because you're not getting enough.
He'll be back,
no juice
right?
on Truth Social. Like he just keeps truthing to like 5K people, max.
He'll be back. Why did DeSantis vote against Trump's border wall? Good question. We need explaining here. Trump said, wow, if I knew, I wouldn't have endorsed him. You didn't know?
And he would have had to quit the race, down 35 points. Yeah, I mean, it is true. Trump did juice DeSantis up a lot, and DeSantis did almost lose to Andrew Gillum back in the day. Obviously, Andrew Gillum's political career unjustifiably was cut short when he was caught at Fontainebleau with a gay prostitute and a fuckload of meth.
That's a good time,
that's the most Florida thing you could do.
He's just a good Florida man.
Yeah, I just there's nothing wrong with that. Whatever, let him have some fun. But Ron DeSantis almost lost to him. He won by like a margin of a fucking point. So, he's of course significantly more popular now in Florida due to copying Trump's steez. But I don't think that will translate to national prominence. Now, Meatball Ron came. That's the new thing.
Where did that come from?
Before we get to this fucking freak,
yeah,
I think it was a news story saying that Trump, behind closed doors to allies, has been very upset with Ron DeSantis and has been reported as calling him Meatball Ron.
Wait, what about meatballs though? So
now I love this personally. Because like Ron DeSantis is Italian,
right?
Okay?
It's a little just Italian,
and he also kind of looks like a meatball too.
Yeah,
which is like exactly the type of shit that Trump used to do really well, like calling people fat and stuff, even though he himself is fat. Like he's very good at that. And I think Meatball Ron is excellent.
Marinara Ron over here. Yeah.
Now, what I find particularly funny about this though is that again, conservatives have been saying. Bill Mitchell specifically has been like, meatball is an ethnic slur, right? And it's like, bro, you've lost. It's funny. And if your counter to that is that like, it's actually an ethnic slur, an anti-Italian ethnic slur, when, the entire Cuomo battle was like, fought over.
Right.
Remember?
They were goofing on him because someone called him Fredo.
Yeah, the Fredo is an ethnic slur. It's like anti-Italian sentiment. Like everyone was understandably laughing at that because it's fucking hilarious, objectively.
Right.
Getting mad at that and saying that it's an anti-Italian slur is not going to Not going to win you any favors.
So true, actually.